Hey Western, I'm Megan King and I'm here with your campus question of the week. Out here on Concrete Beach, there's been a display made by some pro-choice movements. Today we're asking the question, what do you think about free speech on campus and open opinions and open dialogues? Let's see what people have to say. So how do you feel about free speech on Western's campus?
I feel like it's something that we don't have a lot of and that it's probably important for the students here.
And do you think that Western's able to provide an open dialogue for students?
I feel like yes, but it definitely could be more of that.
And if you've seen the recent displays for pro-life and pro-choice on campus, there's been some flags put outside or the booths in here. Do you think that both opinions should be validated on campus?
I think so. I think everybody kind of has the right for their own opinion, so yeah, both ways.
I think Western as an actual university campus does have the space for it, but I don't think it should be up to the USC to say who has the right to say what and when, unless it does violate the safety or the rights of any particular group, say women, for example, because women have the right to choose.
And do you think that there's validity behind both movements that have been able to put some displays up on campus?
I think that that's a difficult question to answer, in the sense that yes, people have the right to choose not to abort, but also women do have the right to choose to abort. And I think that anti-abortion advocates should look at ways in constructing their anti-abortion movements to support women who do choose not to abort and who do choose to have a child, instead of shaming women for choosing to abort or triggering people on purpose in campus spaces. And I know the word triggering has a lot of connotations to it, but they are very violent images, and I think that there are a lot of our peers, especially as women, that we know that have gone through a lot of scarring things, and I think that those particular people, whether they're loved ones or close to you, should be able to go to school without having to deal with such graphic images.
So in that sense, do you think that they've gone too far?
I think using images of bloodied fetuses is just using shock value, and it's disrespectful to one. It's just disrespectful, really, of public space and people's experiences, regardless of whether they are on the choice or pro-choice. It's just like having basic regard for human life.
Yeah, I mean, I think they do provide a good opportunity for freedom of speech because you said the whole pro-life and pro-choice thing. I know people are very heavily opinionated in one or the other, but I guess I'm glad that Western gives people the opportunity to promote their clubs and stuff like that. And yeah, it's good to see both sides of the argument, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's good that people can voice their opinions wherever, as long as it's in a civil manner.
And do you think they provide an open dialogue on Western's campus?
Yeah, I do. Free speech on campus.
So how do you feel about the free speech that Western offers on campus?
Well, I believe free speech is important. I think that on a university campus it should be a little more regulated because it seems like there's a lot of political opinions that are kind of interfering with the school environment.
And do you think that really takes away from your education, learning experiences when you have these on display?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I think it would be a little bit nicer if there was a little less on campus.
All right, that's all from Concrete Beach. Now we go back to studio to hear Ryan and Sydney's opinions on freedom of speech on campus.